Welcome to Kanchipuram, one of South India's oldest and most sacred cities. Known as the City of 1,000 Temples, it's a timeless blend of history, heritage, and devotion. But Kanchipuram is not just a place, it's an experience. Every stone here has a story. Every street echoes with the footsteps of saints, scholars, and weavers who have shaped its legacy over centuries. Kanchipuram isn't just renowned for its religious significance, it's also world-famous for its luxurious silk sarees woven by hand, worn with pride, and treasured for generations. In this video, we'll take you through a full day in this remarkable city, beginning at the railway station, passing through its ancient temples, stepping into the workshops of master weavers, and finally, returning under the soft glow of temple lights. Our journey begins at Kanchipuram railway station, a modest but lively hub that connects this historic town with the rest of Tamil Nadu and beyond. Trains come and go, carrying pilgrims, tourists, traders, and families. The station echoes with voices in Tamil, the sound of footsteps, and distant temple bells. Outside the platform, the city opens its arms. The air is filled with the warmth of the morning sun, the fragrance of jasmine flowers sold in small street-side stalls, and the soft sizzle of hot vadas frying nearby. As we step into the heart of the city, auto rickshaws honk gently to get your attention. They're not just a ride, they're your guide into narrow lanes, vibrant markets, and places that still hold centuries-old secrets. With every turn, the city reveals a little more of itself, shopkeepers offering sweet pongal on plantain leaves, cows lazily walking past temples, and women in brightly colored sarees balancing puja baskets on their palms. Kanchipuram is more than a city, it's a living, breathing museum of Tamil culture. It has seen the rise and fall of dynasties, the Pallavas, the Cholas, the Vijayanagara kings, all of whom left behind architectural gems, scriptures, and artistic traditions that continue to thrive today. Here, history isn't locked behind museum doors, it walks beside you on every street. Our first destination is the magnificent Kailasanathar temple, a true architectural jewel from the 8th century. Built by the Pallava dynasty, it is the oldest structure in Kanchipuram. As you walk through its ornate gateway, silence takes over. The temple is not vast, but every inch is adorned with carvings of gods, demons, dancers, and animals frozen in time, yet so full of life. The sandstone glows under the morning sun, and the cool, shadowed corridors seem to breathe an ancient calm. You can feel the sacredness in the air. This is not just stone and sculpture, this is where prayers have echoed for more than 1,000 years. The details on the pillars, the symmetry and layout, and the myths illustrated on every wall all whisper stories from a forgotten time. You close your eyes, and for a moment, you're not just a visitor, you're part of the temple's own memory. Next, we travel to the grand Ekambareswarar temple, a sprawling, awe-inspiring complex dedicated to Lord Shiva. Covering 25 acres, it is one of the largest temples in South India and holds a special place in the hearts of devotees. The temple is famous for its 1,000-pillared hall and architectural feat of stone and symmetry. As you walk barefoot across the sun-warmed stone floors, you pass pilgrims from every corner of the country, each here to seek blessings, offer prayers, or simply absorb the temple's power. And then there's the ancient mango tree believed to be over 500 years old, still standing tall in the inner courtyard. It is said to bear 4 different varieties of mangoes from its 4 branches, symbolizing the unity of the elements. This temple is one of the Pancha Buddha sthalams representing the element earth, and you can feel it, the groundedness, the rootedness in the sacred stillness all around. But Kanchipuram is not just a spiritual center. It is also a creative powerhouse, a city of master craftsmen who weave magic with threads. Now we shift from the divine to the human, from stone temples to silk looms. Kanchipuram silk sarees are not just garments, they are heirlooms. Crafted in vibrant colors, interwoven with real gold and silver zari, and adorned with traditional motifs like peacocks, temples, and mythological figures, these sarees are among the finest in the world. We step into one of the many weaving neighborhoods' narrow streets where homes double as workshops. Inside, the rhythmic clack-clack of handlooms fills the air. The weaver, focused and calm, moves his fingers with astonishing precision. Each thread is placed deliberately. Each pattern follows a sacred geometry. It can take 10 to 20 days to finish a single saree depending on the complexity of the design. Some are even woven in parts and then joined seamlessly in art known only to the skilled hands of Kanchipuram's best. These weavers have inherited not just techniques, but traditions. Many learned it from their fathers, who learned it from theirs, keeping alive a craft that has dressed queens, brides, and goddesses for centuries. A weaver once said, "We don't make sarees, we weave devotion," and it shows in the fine finish, the richness of the colors, and the pride in their eyes as they unfold the finished piece. As the sun begins to set, the golden hue falls once again on the temple towers. The city, which buzzed all day, begins to quiet down. But it is in this slowing down that something magical begins. Evening artists light up the sanctums, and the fragrance of sandalwood and camphor floats through the streets. We take a slow walk through the town, now bathed in soft light. Oil lamps flicker on temple steps, and bells chime rhythmically, inviting you into stillness. Local shops open for the evening crowd, selling flower garlands, small bronze icons, kumkum, sweets, and devotional CDs. Children chase each other around push carts, while elders gather at street corners, chatting over tea. In the stillness of night, the city reveals a deeper truth that life here is not rushed. It flows, gently and meaningfully, from prayer to practice, from weaving to worship. And now, the day ends where it began at the Kanchipuram railway station. The air is cooler now. You can hear the hum of the waiting night train. As you walk back with saree bundles, temple prasad, and a heart full of impressions, there's a quiet sense of fulfillment. You've walked through centuries not as a tourist, but as a seeker, a witness to something timeless. The train begins to move, slowly. Through the window, the temple gopurams fade into the darkness, but Kanchipuram doesn't leave you. It stays in your memory, in your spirit, and perhaps in silk threads folded carefully in your bag.